Forget Song Joong-ki and Lee Min-ho. Song Hye-kyo confirms her real-life lover for the first time. Hello everyone, warm greetings from the team at YouTube channel Yahoo Japan News. We're so glad you stopped by. If you enjoy a little gossip wrapped in a lot of romance and a dash of comedy, you've landed in the right place. Please support our channel, like, subscribe, and ring that bell so we can keep bringing you stories like this. And don't skip ahead, watch all the way through, because we've tucked a few special surprises into the end of this video that you won't want to miss. Now breathe in deeply, fans of melodrama and subtle heart-stopping moments, because today we're diving into an unexpected, delightful plot twist in the life of one of Korea's most quietly magnetic stars, Song Hye-kyo. If Song Hye-kyo's career were a romance novel, the chapters would be full of faux breakups, romantic misdirection, and the occasional surprise cameo that leaves the reader breathless. Throughout her career she has more than once been the heroine in the industry's perennial "did they or didn't they" romantic subplot, the kind of rumor mill that spins faster than a handheld fan on a hot K-drama set. Sometimes those whispers turned out to be nothing more than puffs of stage smoke. Sometimes they bloomed into reality. Yet one constant remained. Song Hye-kyo has traditionally been exquisitely private. She almost never uses her personal social profiles to label real relationships with romantic tags, and she rarely resorts to public pet names for co-stars. So imagine the collective squeal because, yes, the internet does have lungs when, quite recently, Song Hye-kyo posted a photo that seemed to quietly, gleefully, and with a mischievous wink, break that quiet rule. In a cozy snapshot with a fellow actress, she appended a caption that simply, and very deliberately, read, "Noi you lovers, beloved," a tiny string of words that set social media buzzing like a studio full of excited extras. Who is the recipient of that charming inside label? None other than the radiant Suzy, Song Hye-kyo's co-star in the new cameo-laden work Genie, Make-A-Wish. If that title gives you the warm fuzzies or a hint of fairy dust, you're on the right wavelength. In the show, Song Hye-kyo plays a lamp goddess, an almost mythic figure, the ex-lover of a character named Iblis, while Suzy portrays Ki-young, a pure-hearted human who becomes Iblis's new love and, quite literally, the reason he spent nearly 1,000 years imprisoned inside a lamp. Their screen time together is brief, a handful of poignantly staged interactions, rather than a full-length duet. Yet life, and friendship, often writes sweeter scenes between the camera cuts. You might be surprised to learn that Song Hye-kyo and Suzy's closeness is relatively recent, in the grand arc of celebrity friendships, roughly the last 2 years. But within that short span, their relationship has felt less like an acquaintance and more like a slow burn subplot that grew into its own miniseries. Midway through last year, when they posted their first joint photos online, conversation about Song Hye-kyo and Suzy dating exploded on Naver and other forums, shooting to the top of trending lists, and inspiring fans to concoct elaborate fanfics and heart-shaped mood boards. Now, with a birthday shared and a candid Habibti caption, a term used in Genie, Make-A-Wish that translates to, "my beloved," or, "my darling," the web's interest has turned from curious to downright affectionate. Let's unpack the evidence of friendship that looks suspiciously like love, or at the very least, a friendship so deep it qualifies as an emotional co-lead. Over the past 12 months the two actresses have repeatedly shared slices of their life together, pictures of casual outings, visits to each other's homes, and public gestures of support that are too sweet to be dismissed as mere PR. Coffee trucks, those cinematic little mobile love notes of the K-drama world, have been sent by one to the other's film sets. Public comments traded on social media are filled with praise and private jokes that make fans grin like giddy extras watching their favorite scene. They have sown small textile soft clues of real affection, the kind of mutual care reserved for sisters, or for lovers, or for a hybrid that the heart names however it pleases. A detail that warmed many hearts even more. Song Hye-kyo's cameo in Genie, Make-A-Wish reportedly came with no paycheck. According to industry whispers, she accepted the role pro bono, not because she needed the work, but because of a close relationship with the screenwriter, the same creative mind behind The Glory, which Song Hye-kyo starred in. Fans and commenters were quick to point out an ironic and lovely truth. While she didn't receive monetary compensation, the actress walked away with a different, arguably more priceless kind of fee, the blossoming of a true friendship with Suzy. In the modern celebrity economy, where every handshake can be monetized, the currency of heart-to-heart kinship feels luxurious and rare. There's also something theatrically poetic about a lamp goddess publicly calling someone Habibti, Offset, in the show. That word hints at powerful, mythic love. On social media, it becomes a playful signal that the actresses are allowed, at least for a moment, to borrow the language of their fiction and turn it into a private joke for the internet to adore. It's the kind of meta-romance fans live for. Fiction bleeding gently into reality so everyone can sit back and enjoy the warm glow. Of course, we must remember that labels are complicated, especially in a culture where friendships can be declared with the same intensity as romantic relationships, and where fans are always hungry for a storyline to follow. Some viewers will insist this is all sisterly camaraderie, others will cheerfully insist a romantic chapter has begun. The beautiful thing is that both interpretations are true in their own ways. The affection is real. The moments of shared laughter, of birthday cakes and supporting coffee trucks, are real. Whether we call it friendship, sisterhood, or lover, we are witnessing two women who care for one another openly and tenderly, in a way that enriches both their lives and the imaginations of the people who adore them. To be candid, and a little theatrical, the timing could not be more deliciously perfect. A public figure known for discretion chooses a single word that ricochets across the internet. A cameo meant to be small becomes a headline. A no-fee gesture becomes a headline about a different kind of richness. That, dear viewers, is the stuff of the best romances. The tiny, quiet rebellions against expectation. The word slipped in a caption that cracks the shell of mystery and lets light spill out. So what's the takeaway? Song Hye-kyo, the Lady of the Lamp, gifted the internet a private pet name, and in doing so, she reminded us all that celebrities are people who cultivate friendships with rituals and inside jokes. That romance and deep friendship can wear the same clothes and laugh at the same joke. And that sometimes the greatest pay is not money but the warmth of another person's company. If you enjoyed this little foray into celebrity affection and behind the scenes tenderness, remember to show some love to our channel. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment telling us what you think about this charming development. Until next time, may your friendships be as loyal as a coffee truck delivery, and may your cameos be paid in affection.